At the bottom, Katie is referring to her apology videos. You know, the one she deleted and says they think this is an apology tour, but it's actually an expose the trolls tour. This is how it's Gypsies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you'll hang out a bit and join in on today's conversation because you guys, it's an interesting one. If you have been following me the last couple of weeks, then I'm sure you know I have been following the KJ, aka Without a Crystal Ball story, and I've done my best to try to keep you guys informed on all the major updates and events. Today we have yet another update in this story, and this one really isn't that major, but it is something I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Katie did decide to take a little tiny break from the internet, and let me just say I applaud her for that. For about 4 days, and it said that she took this time to just kind of regather herself and process things. But when she came back, you guys, of course she did a live stream, and in this live stream she once again let us know that this week we will be getting some information on the Tati Westbrook lawsuit and how this will all prove her innocence. She went on to, of course, play the victim in many different ways and said she never once doxed Creepshow Art, that in fact Unirock was the one who doxed her in sharing this information so publicly on his channel. She also said in the email that she sent Creepshow Art, she was speaking about Unirock when she said she had a creator mutual friend who had planned on making a video about Creepshow Art exposing her for defamation and doxing other people and all of those things. Of course, you know, Unirock had a lot to say, and we're going to go through all of that right now. This was his community tab that he posted a day ago, and we're going to read this. It's pretty lengthy, so I'm going to skip through the parts that really aren't that important, but you can read the full thing along if you wish. Katie has been lying about me again on her channel, so let's set the record straight. Point 1, Katie is lying. It wasn't me that was going to make a video on Creepshow Art. It was her creator mutual friend that was going to. She knows this, but needs it to fit into her narrative on me so that she hopes Creepshow will hate me or something. Newsflash, Creepshow already doesn't like me due to me trying to get her to talk to you. I got a lot to say about that in just a minute. And 2, at the bottom, Katie is referring to her apology videos. You know, the one she deleted and says they think this is an apology tour, but it's actually an expose the trolls tour. Her apology videos have a narrative behind them. If you're going to go live and lie on me, I'll just go ahead and drop things that shows the truth each time you do it. The last part here says, this is an email from one of Katie's subs, where Katie is making fun of her for believing she was actually apologizing in these videos. So that's what this is. It is actually an email from one of Katie's subs. All right, so you guys, let's get into this because there's quite a bit to unravel. Now, this first point here that he says Katie is lying about the fact that Unirock was the one that was going to make this video on Creepshow Art, putting her in this bad light, making her look like she's this evil person. He says that this is a lie and that Katie is only saying this because she wants it to fit her narrative, which is what? That she's a victim, that she's the innocent one, and everyone else around her is the guilty one. He also says that he believes Katie had shared this information on her live stream because she wants Creepshow Art to see it and not like Unirock. Okay, so this is what I think. Number one, I think, you guys, and I'm not defending Katie here in no way, shape, or form, but I do believe that Unirock was going to make a video about Creepshow Art. I believe that he was going to help Katie. You know, Katie's been fussing and griping about Creepshow Art, and they decided to do what they do best, dig into the information, see what all they could pull up on Creepshow Art, and expose her. I do believe that, and I do believe that Unirock was going to be a part of that. One of the biggest reasons I believe that Unirock was going to do this is because in one of his newest live streams, which I will try to link in the description below if you guys want to go see it for yourself, but he does mention this email. He reads this email in full that Katie sent Creepshow Art, and in this part where it says creator mutual friend was going to make a video about you, he mentions him. He says, Katie's talking about me here, but I am not the one who was going to do this. So even before Katie even said, hey, I was talking about Unirock, Unirock made himself look guilty. I'm a firm believer if you call yourself out before anyone's even called you guilty, then more than likely you're guilty. That's your conscience eating at you. So I do believe Unirock was going to work with Katie. I think this was going to be a conspiracy, them two working together to pull information about Creepshow art and to share it with the world. Now, the one thing I do disagree with here is I don't believe Katie shared this information in her live stream so that Creepshow art would see it and be so mad at Unirock. Like, I don't think that's what it was at all. Creepshow art doesn't like either one of them, and at this point, there's no hope for either one of them. I don't think Creepshow art is going to talk to them about anything, and I don't blame her. I think Katie shared this information in her live stream to play into her narrative of her being the victim, her being innocent once again, and her not being the one to dox Creepshow. She's trying to put all of this on Unirock, and she's doing that for her viewers, for her subscribers, her viewers, the people coming to watch, all of us other creators, whatever, to believe that Unirock is the guilty one and Unirock is the actual one who shared this information. That's just playing into her narrative of being the victim. Now, moving on, the second part, you guys, this was like, what? Like, he says that he has this picture of where Katie specifically says that they think this is an apology tour, but it's actually an expose the trolls tour. We all knew that those apology videos weren't apology videos. It was a time for her to defend herself, play the victim, and call people out. We all knew that. It's not a surprise. But this is very interesting that there's actual proof of her saying this. Even though it's not surprising, it's still so nasty and it doesn't look good on her by no means. She talked about a lot of creators in that video. So basically she is sitting here calling Creepshow, Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly, Angelica, and so many other creators that she called out in those videos. She's calling them trolls. So this doesn't look good on her. I don't think any of these creators really care at this point, but it still just looks so nasty. And it definitely does not work in her favor where she is trying to get on the same page with other creators and not have any beef with her. It definitely does not look good. And it definitely does not play well in her I'm the victim narrative. The rest of this, basically, you guys, I think it's just Unirock trying to make her look worse than what she already does. I don't think she needs help with that. I do believe that Unirock is just playing his own little narrative, to be honest with you guys. And it is super, super middle school, high school drama. None of this stuff really matters. The last few paragraphs, it's really just nasty. And he isn't much better than Katie at this point because he's just trying to make matters worse. And he's doing a great job at it, let me just add. So middle school, high school antic. He says, if you're going to go live and lie on me, I'll just go ahead and drop things that show the truth each time you do. That is so like, if you talk about me, then I'm going to talk about you. And if you say stuff about me that's a lie, then I'm going to lie on you type of thing. And it is so insane. These people are older than me and they are acting so childish. At this point, it's just, it is the most pettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's been a lot of speculation that Unirock and Katie are actually working together to bring in the views and bring in clout. And, you know, this is possible. It's very much possible. They could be working together. They could be doing this back and forth just to play this narrative out and get more views, more subscribers. But honestly, you guys, I don't think so. I think they're just childish. I think they're both extremely childish in this situation. I think Unirock is butthurt. He's mad. You know, he thought Katie was his friend and now Katie's doing all these things and turning against him. So he's mad. He's butthurt and he's throwing all this petty stuff out. And Katie, she's just trying to play her victim narrative, you guys. The same thing she's been doing. And she don't care who she has to mention or what she has to do to make her look like the victim. So Unirock ain't nothing but another stepping stone to her. I do not believe they're conspiring together. Maybe in the beginning they were going to make this video about Creepshow art and try to get all this hate gravitated towards her. I do believe that. Very much so, but it didn't work for them because Creepshow art definitely cut that off real quick. So I applaud her for that. All right, guys, that is it for this little update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you believe that these two are working together to create their own narrative and gain more views and subscribers? Or do you believe that Unirock really is the one who done all these things and Katie's the victim? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say. If you like staying in the loop with all the drama, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell for post notifications. That way you are notified every single time I upload. I appreciate every single one of you stopping by, and until the next time, guys, bye.